If debt is weighing you down, my next guest can help. In fact, he has already helped over 50,000 families become financially literate and debt-free. Back again for our Financial Freedom Fridays is the founder and CEO of 101 Financial, Brother Alan Akina. How you doing, man?
Happy Aloha Financial Freedom Friday.
I love that.
Good to be here.
We got to coin that. That's gonna be awesome. Now, last week, Alan, you talked about the first steps to understand where we are financially, and that was to bring out a sheet of paper, go old school. Can you do a quick refresher course for us?
Yeah, just real quick, guys. 3 numbers you need to know. Number 1, income. So write down all of your income sources. Number 2, all of your living expenses. The gas, groceries, cell phone bill, everything. Write it down, detail it out. And then the third is your monthly debt payments. That's where we got to start.
Okay. Oh, and last week, I was already sweating thinking about all of those different numbers. But you got to find out where you are financially, and then you're going to be placed into 3 different buckets.
3 different buckets, right. The key is identifying where you are currently today. And whatever it is what it is. Mm-hmm. So there's 3 buckets. Number 1, you are positive cash flow. So you're making more than you're spending. Number 2, you're just breaking even, spending as much as you make. Or number 3, you are in the negative cash flow bucket, spending more than you make. Got to know where to start.
So if you are in the negative cash flow bucket, is it too late to kind of dig yourself out?
Never too late. Never too late. Even doesn't matter how old you are. Today is the best day to get started.
All right, I love that. So let's share some tips with our audience. How do we do that?
So I would look at your debt. Okay, so there's 3 big reasons why you want to get out of debt. Number 1, having debt is very stressful. In fact, it's one of the biggest causes of divorce in America, right? Number 2, you pay a significant amount of interest, right? Carrying debt costs a lot in interest. And number 3, it keeps you out of the investing game, keeps you out of building wealth. Before
we get to the investing part, we got to get out of that debt first. So what do we have to do after you do the list and figure out what bucket you're in?
Yeah, so first I want you to know why you should get out of debt, right? There's 3 reasons why you want to get out of debt. And I want you to chase these rainbows, right? Number 1 is you can be financially free, right? Having that financial peace of mind. And guess what happens when you get out of debt? Your relationships get better, right? Your spouse and everything. Number 2 is you pay a significant amount less in interest, which you can now use to invest.
I love that.
Right, invest your 401k, buy more real estate. And number 3, you can retire on time or maybe even earlier.
Oh, I love that even better.
You can go to Disney.
You know, that's my dream. I go to Disney every month.
Every month.
I'm a Disney freak, right? Yeah, absolutely.
Right, so there's three ways to do this. There's 3 techniques, right? So there's the debt snowball, debt avalanche, and debt checking account methods. Those are 3 methods. Now, just quickly, the debt snowball is paying off your smallest balances first, no matter what the interest rates are. So the interest rate could be a little different, but you want to start with the smallest balance, pay minimums to everything else. Then once we get that first debt paid off, we're going to snowball and take everything we paid to that first debt and apply it to the second debt. And then we repeat that to the third debt. That's a very, very popular method. Now, the debt avalanche method makes more sense from a mathematical standpoint, meaning we will pay off the debt with the highest interest rates first.
Okay.
So typically a credit card, and the balance could be higher, but mathematically we pay off the highest interest debt first, pay minimums to everything else. Then the third method is something that we developed called the debt checking method. Ooh. Meaning we want to suppress the balance. So put our paychecks against the balance of our debt, suppress the balance, which lowers the average daily balance and the average interest charges on a daily basis.
Oh, you saved the best for last then.
Oh, it's phenomenal. Absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah, and then you can combine those 2 or 3 of them together, which accelerates the debt pay down even faster.
Thank you again for coming on to help us kind of have some hope, you know, and be able to realize that financial freedom, that dream of that. And next week, I really want to talk about investing.
Absolutely.
Can we do that?
I'll be back.
All right. Alan Akina, CEO, founder of 101 Financial. Once again, our Financial Freedom Fridays.